Vancouver's housing market has geared down for the second month in a row since the peak in March. For the second month in a row, we've seen declining sales and increase in inventory. So how is this affecting prices and what does it mean for you? I'm Adina Drigasanu, Oakland Realty, here with your June 2021 market update. Let's start by looking at the stats for May and what happened with sales. Sales declined 13% relative to April, but they were still up 28% over the 10-year sales average. So we're still in very healthy market conditions right now. Throughout the month of May, we saw the pace of new listings coming onto the market decrease by about 10%. But the total inventory of homes for sale is up 7% relative to April. So what does this mean? Well, with more inventory to choose from and less competition from other buyers, we've seen the frenzy that we were experiencing in February, March easing off. However, in most cases, market conditions are still in favor of sellers. Let's take a look at the sales to active listings ratio. The sales to active listings ratio for the month of May was sitting at 39%. If you recall, anytime this ratio is over 20% is when we're experiencing sellers' market conditions. However, the trend I want you to note here is that this ratio has decreased for 2 consecutive months, from 48% in April and 62% in March. If we look at how this ratio breaks down by property types, we see that for detached properties, it's currently at 30%, townhomes are sitting at 54%, and condo apartment properties are sitting at 44%. What those of us on the ground have been experiencing over the last month is that the market activity has been as inconsistent as the weather. Some properties are getting lots of attention, even multiple offers, and some are getting no showings. And if we look at how this has affected prices, on average, prices are still increasing. The HPI benchmark price increased by 1.5% relative to April, representing a 14% increase over this time last year. Broken down by property type, we see that detached homes increased by 1.7% last month, and they're up 23% over this time last year. Townhomes increased by 1.8% last month, and they are currently up 16% relative to last year. And condo apartments increased about 1.2% last month, and they're currently up about 8% relative to last year. So what's ahead for our market? Well, if we continue to see this increase in inventory over the next few months, we expect to start seeing prices stabilizing. That's it for now. Just stay tuned with what's going on in the market. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at adina.yvr. And if you know someone thinking of buying or selling, be sure to reach out. See you next month.